Welcome to the world of business. I'm Noakip Kimboy. Kenya's banking sector remains a key area of investment. A fresh study by Gengis Capital shows the sector remains resilient despite the economic reeling from the scars left behind by the coronavirus pandemic. According to the report titled Navigating the Now Normal, COVID-19 exposed the domestic economy's soft spots, and the spillover effect has weighed heavily on investment opportunities. Brenda Kerubo with the details.
Data provided by the Central Bank of Kenya indicates during the quarter ended September 2020, liquidity in the banking sector marginally increased from 52.76% in June 2020 to 53.25% in September 2020. This was well above the minimum statutory ratio of 20%. At the same time, commercial banks have quickly adapted to the disruptions caused by the pandemic. Larger tier lenders such as KCB Group and Equity Group, for instance, have invested in digital platforms such as mobile and internet banking. Gengis reckons the sell-off of banking counters present undervalued opportunity linked to expectations of a gradual increase in net interest margin.
Despite all the negative news, and even though markets seemed to have dipped, there were still a number of areas which offered pockets of attractive value to clients. And it hasn't been an all doom and gloom story.
The report, however, warns that the sector is expected to face headwinds with a restructured loan book of 1.4 trillion shillings, 46.5% of total sector loan book that were affected by the pandemic's effect on customer repayment plans. Banks have tightened their credit standards on granting of new loans to enable the assessment of the impact of the pandemic in each industry.
2021, and with some light at the end of the tunnel. The arrival of vaccines will hopefully mean a swift reopening of many sectors of the economy. However, the economic rebound is unlikely to arrive as fast. But we believe an end to the pandemic and policy support from the government will continue and contribute a brighter future for our economy.
Overall, significant investments around the Big Four may take a back seat as political temperatures rise, with the impending constitutional referendum this year likely to protract into the 2022 presidential election contest. Brenda Kerubo, KTN News.
Hawking in the city of Nairobi is still unregulated.